Hello, manifestors. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Sylviane. I am a manifesting coach. I help you understand this spiritual law and manifest your desires. And by the way, this video is going to be a little bit short today because I am busy finishing up my 8-week Manifest Your SP Masterclass that is going to come out next week, sometime next week. And as a bonus, I thought about doing this when I found this little guy here. You know what that is? Well, that is all my notes when I manifested my SP, right? You know what those notes are? They are all the bridges that happened between the time I assumed that my SP was mine. I never visualized, I never imagined, I just assumed right off the bat, we are going to be in a relationship. I could feel that it was done, never did another thing after that. And after that, however, I had many little bridges, many things were starting to happen on his end. And I wrote it all down as they were happening. The ones that I was aware anyway, because I wasn't aware of everything, even though some of the things I became aware of them because I asked him. But most of my notes is what he was doing, how he was reacting to my manifestation way before he even knew what was going on. So at the end of the 8-week masterclass, I'm going to recap what happened, how my man, my SP came into my life, how I decided to manifest him, and how it happened all the way until the end. It was really done. He was really my partner in a relationship in the 3D. So if you don't want to miss it, be sure you check my YouTube channel, the community tab. I'll post it. I'll post it on Facebook and Instagram, of course. I will let you know when my masterclass is coming out exactly. And if you have been struggling manifesting your specific person, I intend that this one, this masterclass, this course, this guide, whatever you want to call it, is going to be the last thing that you will ever need to manifest your SP. And no, you don't need it to manifest your SP. But if you are struggling, if you are tired of waiting, then you could give this a chance and see how it works for you. And I know it will help you. So without further ado, I want to make a very quick video here because too many times, again, I always make my videos about what I'm seeing out there, people struggling and sending me messages and my clients asking me and all that stuff, right? So I see too many of you struggling with a lack of movement, not necessarily a lack of movement in the manifestation, but a lack of movement in general. You are staying the same. Your self-concept is not improving. You are always returning to the old man, to the old personality. You are always waiting for your manifestation. All of that is all the same thing. You are not moving forward, so to speak. And the reason you're not is that you are not persisting in being the new person, the person that has their desire, the person who is different. You have to understand that techniques are helpers. So if you're not able to assume something just like that right off the bat, and most people are not, right? Even me, I have been able sometimes to just assume something, but many times I had to use techniques. Techniques is not a bad word. Techniques, it's imaginal act, inner conversations, affirmations. They are all good. By the way, they are all good, right? When people criticize even affirmations, they say affirmations don't work. Not true. They do work. Affirmations have worked for me quite a bit, quite a bit. Before, I used to use more affirmations than anything else. Now, I may use imagination more or just as much, but I realize that I still say things into my mind constantly. So if you are struggling in any way with your self-concept, with your manifestation, with an old pattern, it's because you are not using those techniques to your benefit. And the only benefit that a technique can give you is to persist with it. You need to keep on imagining that you are the person that you want to be. You need to keep on affirming that you are the person that you want to be. You need to keep on imagining specific inner conversations that imply that you are the person that you want to be. Because that, my dear friends, actually you are doing it automatically because that's what the mind does. There is always some things that you are telling to yourself every day. There are always images that are coming to your mind naturally every day. If you are not aware of what those images and words and phrases are, of course, you are stuck. Because if you're not aware of what's going on in your mind, maybe, just maybe, right? You are just being the old you in there still. You are still affirming things that imply that you are not the new you that you want to be, that you do not have your desire. And this is why you're stuck, right? This is why you're stuck, because you are not in control of what's going on in your mind. And if you are not in control of what's going on in your mind, that's when you manifest still the same crap that you've always been manifesting. So if this is the case, you need to start to become in control. You need to affirm that you are the person that you want to be. You need to control your inner conversations. You need to control the images, the movies that are going on in your mind. They need to be created by you on purpose. Because if not, the old patterns, of course, because they are old and well oiled, right? Well anchored. So the old patterns will always come back so naturally and so easily. So this is why you need to purposely control what's going on in your mind. And by purposely, I mean you need to decide, what do you want to hear in your mind? What do you want to see in your mind? You want to persist in that. The only reason you are failing is that you are not persisting. You need to persist in being the new you. No matter what technique works for you, they are all good. They all work. All of them. It's never the technique that is not working, it's you. What happens is that you do something for a little while, for a week, even for 2 weeks, and then you drop it. But many of us, unfortunately, it takes more than that to rewire the subconscious mind, so to speak, right? To rewire the whole thing that is manifesting on autopilot. So you need to persist. You need to persist. And when you see your 3D not showing you yet what you want, that's when you need to have faith that there is no debating, that when you keep on repeating something in your mind or visualizing that thing in your mind, it will manifest. The when, we don't know exactly, but it will. It really depends on you. It will be faster if you don't waver. So the more you are in control, the more you persist, and the less you waver, the faster it will be. If it's dragging on, it's because of you. There is something that you're not controlling and you are maybe not aware of what's happening. This is why you need to become aware of what you're doing and what you're saying in your mind. For example, just yesterday, I caught a client who was doing very, very good, by the way. It was a first-time client, and everything she said, I even told her, you know, you don't even need me. You do everything right. But I did catch one thing, one sentence that she said that was completely opposite of what she wanted to manifest. I caught it. I told her. And when I did, she was like, wow, you see, I needed you. So if you need my help to catch whatever the heck you're doing in your mind, you know what to do. Look down below. Look, you'll find the link to my website where all my coaching packages are available. And again, like I said, sometime next week, I'm coming out with a brand new 8-week Manifest Your SP Masterclass. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.